Hello and welcome, my name is Akira and this is my lead-based series of Europa Universalis IV where we are playing as Brandenburg into Prussia. Trying to get the Prussian Space Marines up and running. So, right now we're kind of waiting for an opportunity. We don't really have any good wars to do right now. We could probably get away with one of these like smaller wars. But even those would be kind of a problem with... Oh, we can maybe do this one actually. But we couldn't get a claim on... Oh, I think we could get a claim on Lübeck. So you are allied. We may be able to get away with one of these smaller wars now, but before we do that, I do want to get some cannons out. And another thing I noticed when I was starting up is that Lithuania is now supporting the independence of Sweden. So I was thinking if we support them, maybe we could trigger the war. And I would really like to get the unions of Denmark broken up so that I can get to gobble up some of Denmark without having to fight all of this. So I think we are gonna, even though it will take us over the relationship limit, I think we will go ahead and get and support the independence of Sweden. And then we will add some cannons. Right now it's showing that we are over the force limit. It's just because it hasn't updated the... I can show you. We're getting some force limit from being the Holy Roman Empire. As you can see here, we're getting 19 from states and 4 from free cities, so 23 in all. And what our force limit is currently 19.99. So if we get a single development more, we'll go to 20 force limit actually. But we are also getting the things from the Holy Roman Empire, so it's actually not that bad. However, we are only making 1.2 ducats with full maintenance now, so we need to make sure that we don't pay too much or order too many. So they will have a base maintenance who can afford basically two mortars right now. So I guess we're just gonna, well, we're gonna buy one for now, and we're gonna see if we can buy the second one. I might change 2 cavalry into 2 cannons. I think they are about the same in base maintenance, because cannons is gonna make a bigger difference for us than cavalry. So we're just gonna take 2 of these, kill them, then we're gonna build up some cannons instead, because they're gonna help it out more. They're gonna support our infantry, while the cavalry is only gonna help if we can flank. One thing we could do was drop the relationship with Cologne, but we kinda needed to be able to hold on to the... Nah. I think I'm just gonna dissolve this alliance. It's just a shame that many favors go to waste. But I think I'm just gonna spend those favors, and then we're gonna dissolve the alliance. This will make them a little less happy about the whole thing, but then we just improve relations and try to get at least some of it back. So we have that 50-50 broke alliance malice, but we don't really have that much aggressive expansion. We can get most of it back. Or improved relations, I mean. So we can get most of that opinion back and get them to vote for us. Right now it's a 3-3 vote, which means that we would win, so unless Bohemia starts for voting for someone... They're voting for Poland right now. So unless they start voting for someone else, it's not gonna lose it for us anyway, so... France made a claim on us, or Denmark made a claim on us, so for some reason they have pretty far out claims there. Still waiting for Lithuania to get that last favor with us, so we can hopefully get them to join in a war against the Teutonic Order. Also, we need them to get rid of that debt, but I'm not sure we're going to be able to help them with that. Get the second cannon. Of course, cannons are also very invaluable in sieging. So we'd like to get to 6, but we don't really have the money for that right now, so we'll have to wait a little bit. And France is spending some of his money on some minor province. No, you cannot get... Ooh, are you in a war? You're in a war with Poland. Oof, that's interesting. Unfortunately, he is sieging down these. But if we can just get Königsberg, we can always take the rest later on. I just need to make sure we get Königsberg. So let's just get a claim on you if we can. Oh, we're gonna need way too much. I'm just gonna take a claim on. No, I don't want to claim on them. How much do we need for the next claim? 35. Well, I'm just gonna take this guy then, and then we just have to remember to. So, declare war. We can get the Palatinate to join us, but Hungary would still join. I don't think Palatinate is not enough to help us kill the Hungary. Hungary has the same military tech that we do, and they do have quite a few troops. So I'm kind of thinking we'll wait just a tiny bit, see what happens. We do need to have our maintenance up anyway, so I'm just gonna... Oh, we got... apparently the money from the HRE didn't count either, so we have way more money than I thought. And we can make a state there. Don't think it's worth the point, though. We're just gonna send the guy back to Cologne, and then... then we'll have to see what happens in this war. But I definitely want to keep an eye on it. What are you interested? So you don't have claims on Königsberg, so that's a good thing. That means that even if he does take land, he'll unless he for some reason goes for the full annex, which the computer rarely does, he's probably not gonna take Königsberg. So that's at least a relief. We are 8 years ahead of time, so we're just gonna take the possible advisor here. Gotta get inflation cost and then the optimism, which is really important. Not that many without heirs right now. So you are in war with Teutonic Order and Muscovy and Tver. I think this would... Oh, of course, Sweden can't do anything now. But after this war might be a good time for them to rebel. Did we ever build any transports? I don't think I did. I think I talked about it, but then I wanted to build the cannons first. But I'm gonna build them now, just in case we need to get to Königsberg after this war, or during the war. It's just nice to have transports, even if it's only a few. Heavy ship cost, light ship cost. I'm not gonna claim. Maybe we should. So they're cheaper now. I'm not gonna worry about that. It's too much. France just continuing to dole out his money on small guys. So how is it looking? Okay, we can take that claim on Denmark now. So I think I'm gonna claim... I think I'm just gonna claim Holstein since it's still part of the Empire. And we could get a little bit more points out of it, so we took that. And then I'm gonna call this guy back. So we can check on you. How many claims do we have on you? We have plenty claims, so how's the Hungary and Livonia are still feeling good about it. So I think if Livonia and or Hungary is not willing to accept the join the war, then I'm gonna pounce. What do we have? We have the Ruthless land fire damage 20%. That would be good later on, but it's not really that big yet. Anyone else we need to top some relations with? We might as well top it up with Magdeburg here. Palatinate, we're still allied to you, even though you're mad. But we could improve relations with you as well and get you to. We could basically make almost everyone vote for me except for Bohemia. So we don't really have to worry about that right now. Saxony, I kept the speed with Bavaria. I have a lot of papal power. So what do we actually want to use that on? Würzburg. Full annexation. So which means we could demand unlawful territory from them and they would accept. I wonder how mad it would make them. I think I'm gonna do it. Just to test it out. So they are at 729 now. So if I go down to Saxony and demand unlawful territory, demand Würzburg. I believe Würzburg will be made a country again then. And they actually got pretty mad about that. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that, but now I know. Probably I should improve with them then. No longer great power. Brunswick got the Renaissance, so who are the new Denmark, I think they were on the list before. Who got up? Ming is still #1, which is pretty impressive. Like, they do have a shit ton of development, but they usually fall behind in technology. But I guess with the new system they have a better chance early on at least. They probably have some level 10, 20 development provinces. But I'm not sure if it's gonna spread out there. I think it was only European provinces for the Renaissance. Let's see if we can find it. So you're getting, yeah, it's European provinces with 10. So it has to spread province by province over to China. But I guess maybe it's probably, we can enact this reform now. I don't think it's, how old is our ruler? So we are 33. So we're probably gonna live for a while. So we could do it. We're gonna get a diplomat and diplomatic reputation out of it. I think I'm gonna do it. This is gonna cost us all of the power here, which means that most of the people will be unhappy now. But we can improve most of this and we will get more points pretty quickly. And we will live for at least, I'm hoping at least 10 more years, if not 20. So we should be able to make those points back and get thrown before then. Yeah, I'm gonna improve with you. Are we allied with you still? Yeah, so let's get the royal marriage, and then we're gonna improve with the Palatinate. And we had the second vote, so we just basically need to wrest one more vote out of Austria's hands, and we have it. So this means that we have more points to get from our estates. Demand. So that would give them 10 influence though, so that would take them up. So we have to take a province away from them. So I'm just gonna do this. Means we're gonna get 150 points, and then we need to find a province that we can take away from them. I'm gonna take this one away since it's an inland province. It will make them disloyal though. We could also just see if there's anything that will go. The granted generalship or admiralship will go away in 7 years. So that is that's 84 months. So that will actually be okay. So we actually don't need to remove one from them. Can wait. We can wait at least until it ticks up to 50. I don't think I explained this probably, but loyalty, when it started out, loyalty would just stay the same. So whenever you got extra loyalty, it will just be a permanent thing. But now they are moving towards 50. So if you get extra loyalty, if you don't spend it, it will just go away. If you get disloyalty, it will go away. But of course, there's no reason to have them be disloyal for longer than needed. So if we wait for this to tick to 50 and then remove the province, then they will be unhappy for far less time. So we're gonna wait with that, and hopefully we can remember to check that. So let's go on to the clergy. We're gonna seek support. Can we make them? We can send an emissary to the Pope, and then we can get 150 points. And here we can call for a diet. And can we do something for 10? 15 influence is a bit close, so that's gonna be over. So I'm just gonna do with the 100 points here. But that was a nice extra inflow of points, and some nice. Muscovy got involved in this somehow. Are you allied with Muscovy now? How did you get into this? Did Denmark call you in? So who declared this war? Muscovy and Tver. So you declared a war against... So it's probably Muscovy declared a war on Denmark and called in Poland. Yeah, because you're not at war with Teutonic Order. Okay. And Teutonic Order is not at war with Muscovy. Interesting. Oh, and we got the Erka diplomat. That's really nice. They would still both join, so let's just wait a little bit. But we could actually get Lithuania to join now. I think I'm gonna do it now then. I think I'm gonna do it now. We're gonna call in Lithuania, and how are we looking with the Platinum? I think we have plenty of votes. Trust here. Yeah, we have 10. Do we want to call in the Platinum as well? I'm not sure we need it. Like, if Poland is already at war with all of this, or Teutonic is already at war with Poland. Of course, Poland is now also at war with Muscovy, so... Let's check the ledger. Hungary still has all its 23,000 men. Teutonic Order has 8,000. Livonian Order have 8,000, and Lithuania have 20. I think we could do it just with Lithuania. So let's go to full maintenance. Do you want to get the... Yeah, let's just get 2 more of these cannons while maintenance goes up. And we're just gonna wait a month for this to tick up. And I think I'm gonna end this video here, so we're gonna take the war in the next video, just so we don't start it and don't really do anything in this video. Gonna get a... Ooh, we're gonna get infantry combat ability, yes! And 7 years, so we're gonna take this. So, first part of Space Marine has been accomplished. Infantry is now 10% stronger. So, this, I noticed, maybe does this get applied right away? I don't think so. No. So, if we get... Knights will still be stronger in shock, but not by much now. And since they now have fire as well, I think already now infantry will tend to be stronger. So the only reason to have cavalry is because they can flank more troops. So I think even when we get the Space Marines, I might still keep a couple, like 4 cavalry in each army just for the flanking. But I'll have to do the math on that if it makes sense, or if we'll just do infantry. Anyway, as I said, I'm gonna end this episode here. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, consider the like button, subscribing. Hope to see you next time, and until then, have a good day.